Well, circling back to our earlier story in Jos, where parents and students are saddened by the news of the federal government to close down schools. Let's take a look.
The Plateau State Universal Basic Education Board on Friday issued a statement directing the closure of all primary and secondary schools across the state. The board said the decision was a preventive measure to protect students from potential security threats following the recent attacks on schools in Kebbi and Niger states where students were kidnapped. Reacting to the directive, Pastor Steve Monye and Mrs. Gloria Monye, whose children were sent home after arriving for Saturday extramural lessons, expressed concern over the development.
I don't feel good about it because as you can see, my children today, because they are school, some Saturdays like that, they used to have Saturdays lesson. Only for us to come today, get into the school, they ask the students to go back, that the school is closed down for the meantime, to further notice.
Not feeling happy because we would send them there to go and learn. But because of the thing that is happening in this our country now, it's better for them to stay with us, for us to be seeing them.
Pastor Steve also criticized what he described as the government's inability to tackle insecurity in the country.
The type of government we have, I don't know what is happening now, that this insurgency cannot stop. Something that has started for a very long time now. And to date, this situation is still at hand. I see no reason why this problem should continue.
For Prince Ifeanyi, another parent, the reasons given by the government for shutting down schools are not satisfactory.
That announcement is, the reason is best known to them. Because as far as I'm concerned, the whole burden lies on parents. Because school fees has been paid, the hostel fees has been paid, and at the end of the whole thing, it said that the school has been closed. The students should go home without any reason. So I don't know, sir, if you can tell me their reasons for that.
They say it's because of the insecurity that the country is facing at the moment.
Nigeria is facing insecurity. So the federal government of Nigeria is now telling us that Boko Haram was whatever name they have been called. It's more than the federal government power.
Some students who were turned back after going to school for their lessons also shared their views on the situation.
I feel very unhappy and sad because that's the place where we always learn, and if we're not going to school to affect our academic.
I feel sad because we didn't write our examination, so it will feel somehow when they extend the time. Instead of us writing it this week, we must start writing it next week.
Dr. Jonah Ahana, a lecturer at the University of Jos, said the closure of the schools is a setback to education in the country, but maintained that the government has the capacity to address the security challenges.
Actually, it's going to affect the system generally. On the part of the students, actually they will be demoralized. Especially, I know there are some schools that are about to start exams now. So with this closure now, definitely it's going to affect their, assessments. And that is not all. It's going to have an effect on the part of the parents too. Having paid their school fees now, they are told that they should go and carry out keep their children at home. For me, it's going to demoralize the system generally.
While the state government insists the closure is temporary, the Plateau State Police Command has assured the public that it is working round the clock to ensure the safety of all communities and urge parents to be patient with the situation. Ado Musa, Trust TV News, Jos.